Yeah, I'm out here at my local school. I just voted. Take my little voting sticker. Are you out here voting? I hope so. I don't want to hear no complaints about who won. I don't want to hear no complaints about what's going on in the country. It's such a nice day that I just walked on up here. Um, I had a little leather jacket on. I had to take it off. I thought it was gonna be warm, but no. I'm so mad you can't record in there. But I wanted to show you my baby. She in there working. She's 16. And she's an elections judge this year. So yep, she working as an elections judge in the city of Baltimore. I think you only have to be 15. They set it up through the school. Matter of fact, I think mostly anybody can, because I've seen some of my neighbors in there. The neighbors, I think they run the damn neighborhood. They in there, but it's cool. I live in a really good neighborhood, so it was cool. But I hope everybody getting out there and voting. I know I did. But I always get those people like, oh, your vote don't matter, this, that. Like, to me, my vote is always going to matter because we didn't always have that option. Right here, living in the same generation with us. I had an uncle. He's passed on now a few years ago. But the first election, I think that I was old enough, was the 2004 election. Yeah, 2004 election. And it was the year Obama won. My uncle, he was in his 70s at this point. Never voted a day in his life. I was on my way out to vote, me and my cousin. And we were like, Uncle, come on, you voting with us? And he wanted to vote so bad. He said, I want Obama to win so bad. I really want to vote. And he was telling us some policies and stuff. Like, he was really, into this. And so I'm like, well, what's the problem with stopping you? He was like, no, we can't do that. And my uncle was a big man. Like, he was like a man's man. Like, he worked damn near until he died. And I've never seen him afraid before. And that was wild because he was always, a man. He was a protector. He was, so to see him afraid of something was just wild to us. So we like, well, what makes you think we can't vote? He was like, no. Us black folks, we cannot vote. I'm like, some background though. My uncle, he was a working man, but he was from the deep South. Like he was, like I said, he was 70 back in 2004. And, he was illiterate, and not because he was stupid, and he just didn't go to school. If you didn't go to school, that's what it was. But he can count money, stuff like that. So, he didn't know a lot about some things that was going on in the world. So we thought it was crazy that he thought that we still could not vote after all this time. So we were like, we convinced him. We showed him pictures of other people out there voting. We showed him videos of other people that look like us out there voting. And I was like, well, what happened that makes you think this? And he said, well, when I was 20 years old, he said, I'll never forget, I wanted to vote for Eisenhower. And I know it's not funny, but me and my cousin was like, damn, Eisenhower, how old are you? And he was like, yeah, I tried to go, but I was so excited. I was 20 years old. I walked down to the courthouse. And when I went down there, it was one guy looked like he was hurt. And then two white guys were standing on the steps. And they said, if you want to be a living nigga, you will leave. He said that's all that happened, but his fear was too palpable. Something else happened. He just ain't want, us to worry. And he was not trying to let us leave that house. He said, no, stay in here with Uncle where it's safe. I can protect you here. I can do things here. Like, he felt like being outside, he wouldn't be able to do what he needed to do to protect, his nieces. Because as far as I know, he never had any children, but he loved his niece. You could not tell this man nothing about his nieces. So anyway, we were, sit on my porch, it's hot as hell. So anyway, we finally talked him into it, and we convinced him to let's go vote, and he finally did. And when he did, y'all, the pride in him, I said, like, I will never not take advantage of the fact that I can vote. I will never not go do that. I never seen nobody so proud. Like these stickers, he wore this. Like he didn't even want to wash the shirt that it was on. Like he wore this until it literally was falling apart. Like he was so proud to get this because he tried before and couldn't. And it scared him so bad that he never voted again until he was in his damn 70s. And this is somebody I grew up with all my life. I was born in 87. This man was born in 30 something, 1930 something. 20 or 30 something. Late 20s, early 30s, something like that. I don't really remember. But anyway, that's one reason why I get out here every election and vote. Even in your city elections, vote. Like, you got no room to complain. I know some people always say, oh, it don't matter. They're going to do what they want. They do what they want to the ballots. But even if they did, my thing is, you have the option to, and you didn't always. You did not always have that option. So, that's my little tidbit on it. That's my voting story. But, yep. I did it, y'all. I don't voted. Did my thing. Did my civic duty. So I'm out. I got some upcoming videos about the city. I want to change the narrative on the city. Like, we got some things going on. Just like every city, we got some horrible things, but we also have some really, really nice things. So, you know, I'm gonna share that kind of stuff coming up, and share just other lifestyle stuff. Take what that man. I met this man that's getting ready to walk by. He told me I look like, especially when I had that leather jacket on, he said I look like I hang out with Mary J. Blige. That was funny. Been in the corner. Oh, he live right down there. Alright, but anyway, I'm gone.